yellow. Give me a second. Okay. We're playing with a standard VV today. Because, I don't know, it takes a long while to get into a world with Prisma. So we're playing with standard VV. Still pretty good, so... What's up, Corn? I can wave at you now? Yeah, I did the emote earlier. I had to get rid of, like, I can't remember what emote I got rid of, but I got rid of one emote. I think it was TBH King, I think? Or was that the sub emote? I'm not sure. But yeah, we did not have a spare emote slot, which I thought we did, but... No biggie. Okay. I'm gonna sleep. Matter of fact. Yeah, I might add the emote again, like the emote back at some point. Yeah, exactly. We're starting off at our house. I don't know if you've noticed any difference to a missing container that used to be here. I'm not salty at all. This is no point. I have like nothing to prep for, so for the first time, there's just no update chest. Okay. I wanted to change this, so we're going to do that very quickly. But yeah, I basically done what I did in creative yesterday, in case you missed it. We figured out some plans with the facility for once, because goddamn we were stuck. Still kind of am, but we're in a better spot right now. I still need to get rid of these, but how's it going? It's okay. It's okay. So yeah, still figuring things out, but we're in a better position in the world, or in the build, should I say. Do I have a hoe? I do. Okay. But like I said, there's a lot to do here still, like the roof and stuff. I've got a lot to figure out. Got any ideas for the roof? I like tinted glass. I don't know. I could use tinted glass, but I think the way I did it wasn't as good. So we need to figure out how to better incorporate it. But yeah, I do want to use tinted glass because I don't think I have really in this world, and I quite like it. I think I used it once for the mob farm in the ocean. But I need to figure out the light. Like, what are we using for the light? Because there needs to be some kind of like lighting in here. I'm not sure what. Maybe glow lichen. Because I remember Slime suggested glow lichen for the walls outside. shroom lights. I feel like we've overdone it with shroom lights recently because of the lampposts. Oh, sorry. We could use shroom light. I don't even know how to get shroom lights or glow lichen for that matter. Okay, let's just do one thing at a time, so we don't get overwhelmed. Where's my ender chests? It's outside still. I believe so. Let me dump some stuff in here. Future me will worry about this stuff. Yeah, we'll see. I might just go to the Nether, no matter what. Let me get a bucket of water, just in case. Okay. Iron, onyx, and chains. That should be enough. Why is it weird numbers? Like 13. That's so awkward. I'm going to combine glow lichen and shroom light because I do want to use shroom light or glow lichen. So I will be using it. Shit. Wait, do I need to... Okay, no, we're good. Maybe incorporate the slabs to the top as well. Does that work? I don't think it does. Nope. What's up, Sophie? How you doing? Hope all is good. Could do that. Yeah, I like that. How do we do this? Is that just... No. What's up, Dylan? Welcome to the stream, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Currently figuring out our Pale Garden build. So, very exciting, very riveting, I know. Well, if I make this just wider... I hope Mojang adds colour lighting soon. I hope Mojang adds something soon. I'm sorry, I'm just so pessimistic about the game right now. I'm having to resort to playing Overwatch. Do you know how bad that is? It is rough. I have the idea of what if golden apples are used to keep babies forever. That could be good. I feel like there's a lot of options they could go, like, down. And explore. They did add a chunk color to Bedrock, which is insane because I recognize that it's good, but I didn't get affected by it. So, and trust me, I don't have that same policy in real life. Don't worry. But I'm just saying I don't get affected by it, so I don't really care too much. Waking me up when it is on console edition, which it won't be, but. Okay, what if you do Fire Blossoms and then Saplings? Was it also avoiding vibes? I think it's just the wood and vibrant visuals. What do you feel about the new babies today? That's right, I've not spoken about them, have I? I don't think you want to know my opinion on them, Dylan. I don't think you want to know. I don't think anyone wants to know. The Bedrock editor might work on mobile, kind of like block paints, but it would be a pain, yeah. I think the baby horses are... See, I just have to be so careful. No, I'm not going to say anything. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Do I like these up or down? I do not want to do that. Did they just go in your inventory? That's really awkward. And unsettling. I don't like how flower pots work like that. This drop is just visual changes. This will go down as the worst update in history, probably. I said that. I do think this is the worst drop ever. Up and coming drop. Okay, so like you guys know, I recently found a new admiration for The Garden Awakens. Even take it back to like last week, I would have still said, yeah, this is actually worse than Garden Awakens. I personally no, I don't think those work anymore. I hate how the new horses look. A part of it is definitely like, I'm just really fucking annoyed today. But a part of it also is I just don't like the way they look. And again, that's fine. But to get lambasted on Twitter for it, for sharing my opinion, is fucking crazy to me. This drop really isn't your drop, is it? No. No. No, it's not. I am going to do nothing when this drop comes out. As it stands, right? Because there's still some very... I have to emphasize this, it's very, very slim hope that there's more coming. Although, Mojang didn't say in the article this week, so... What's up, BB? Yeah, I'm counting as a viewer because I've got my stream on my end as well, so I can read you guys. Twitter sucks. Yeah, dude, I've started blocking people, right, already. And there was someone that was like, you finally changed your ways. You finally don't like what Mojang are doing. Congratulations. I'm like, I wish you could see my face. It's really weird because like I don't see this with anyone else. I don't see it with like any YouTuber. Harry doesn't get it this much. Like, yes, Harry gets it, but he doesn't get it much. Nova, who works on like the tavern mod, does get it as well. And she'll often like speak up about it as well. Like not as much as I do, but she does speak up about it. But no one gets it as much as I do. And I don't really know why, but just kind of the community I've cultivated, right? That's weird. Can I? I'm assuming you can hold these, right? What? Okay. Oh, whatever. Oils gets a lot of hate for clickbaiting as well. Yeah, we play with VV a lot, Sophie. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about Waddles as clickbait. And it's not because like I'm close to Waddles, like we're best friends. We are like I'm his like he will tell you that we're best friends actually. No, I'm kidding. But I'm like pretty chill Waddles, and I do notice the clickbait, but I understand the game he's playing. Am I blind? I swear I had shears somewhere. I guess not. I'm gonna find them in the most random place, honestly. That's my expectation. Okay, well, I guess we've got one pair of shears. I may have thrown them, to be honest with you. I mean, his clickbait isn't as bad as Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix is awful. But I mean, you guys know I don't like Phoenix at all. It's not even like a Mog Swamp situation because originally I didn't vibe with Mog Swamp that much, but like I've understood his position a lot more. So I used to like not get on. Like I used to not really like his content, but and he followed me recently as well. So that means we're best friends. But I do get his like position on villager trade rebalance. But I don't watch Minecraft that much on YouTube. There's actually a nice pattern you could have with this. I don't know what that would go with, but that's a nice pattern. Maybe like as a mossy stone variant. Phoenix is meh. Used to watch him a lot a few years back, but now I find his content kind of eh. That's fair enough. Why doesn't add more? Why doesn't Mojang add more mushrooms? That's a good question. Why doesn't Mojang add actual things? I don't mean to be an arsehole, but it's just so tragic. I saw a tweet. I think I bookmarked it. I think it was by Mint Refresh, or no, it's by Harry. The first drop 2026 wiki article currently does not have any additions section. So what that means is there's no like they've not added anything. Do you know how bad that is? We are in week 4 because it's snapshot 4, and no, don't even get me started on the preview. By the way, the preview this week was one of the worst I've seen. I think. What are you going to be doing on Twitter? But I'm just not going to be talking at all on Twitter. There's just no point. It's not worth it. Yeah, I'm blocking people, but I don't think I can be asked really. Um, so I'm going to take a more like laid back approach, and then we'll see if people learn to read. Um, That would be nice, but that's also when pigs fly, so I don't think that'll happen. Seems like more hassle than it's worth. Um, Part of me thinks that, but part of me like reminds myself or remembers, sorry, why I'm in the community again and why I have this Twitter account. MC is pretty texture wise. MC is pretty texture wise, while Hardtail is really environment wise. IMO, I like that. Hmm, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think anything is coming. Anything of substance is coming next week. Like we need to. Harry does this a lot, where he'll be like, "This week is the week. We'll see something," and it's like, "Yeah," and then what? Don't worry, guys. It's next week, actually. Okay. Next week rolls around and nothing happens. I really don't like when people are like that. I was gonna do like a railway system here, but I don't think I am anymore. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's very well hidden. I do need to add. I'm gonna get some more, I think, but God, there's So Leo's will. Um, I cleaned it like obviously I clean it every like day or so when I need to. But the other week I like took it apart and cleaned it, which was a big mistake because it fucking makes this really irritating noise. It's hard to describe. Um, but it has led to me not being able to sleep for the part. That's probably part of the reason why I'm really in a bad mood, is because I can't sleep. And yesterday, dude, it was so bad. Because yesterday I was in a really bad mood, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna buy Leo a new wheel." Because it's just, and there's nothing really wrong in the wheel. Like it works fine. It's just, it makes this really weird noise. I just got a new wheel. It's fine, and it's coming like tomorrow or Thursday. Um, Hopefully the new wheel doesn't end up doing that. I'm just gonna be a lot um, wiser when cleaning it, I think, and not take it apart because it wasn't doing that when I wasn't taking it apart. So I might not sleep today intentionally. I might stay up. Who knows at this point in time? Okay. In terms of Leo, because obviously he's been a big worry for me recently. A lot of you guys know. Um, I think he's okay. So let me just like quickly explain like where we are because I went to the vet last week and he was not having it at all. By the way, he was not that well behaved. He's a very skittish hamster, but a lot of the time as well, when you pick him up, he can be tame. Like he's fine when you pick him up, but only with me. Um, he was not a fan of the nurse or the vet, sorry. And we were trying to get him still so that we could look at his eye. Um, we didn't get like a oh we did get sorry a decent look at it, right? A decent enough look where we could tell that there was no redness, no pus, nothing coming out of his eye. So the vet was like, "Okay, keep doing what you're doing. Um, we don't think it's worth giving him like eye drops." Now, part of me is hearing this and is losing my mind because it's like, not worth it. Like, what do you mean? Um, the part that I don't want to do is give him anesthetic because you have to remember these hamsters are very small little things, right? And it could be very lethal. So I've stopped wiping his eye with cotton wool, and I've accepted that either A, it gets better during the night and I'm not noticing, which is weird because it's happening to only one eye, but that's my headcanon, or B, it's going to heal on its own and I've got to wait. Has he been improving still? I think so. He's not been getting worse. Yeah, I've started using headcanon a lot more recently. He's still eating, he's drinking, and recently, I told you guys this. I gave him more bedding, like way more bedding, and he's able to burrow quite easily. Again, he's like his other eye is very good, so that might be it. But hamsters naturally have bad eyesight anyway. Fun fact. But he's able to burrow for his food, like his seeds and stuff. Like his kale is in a bowl, but his like seeds and dried mealworms and stuff are underground. So he's able to get them and get out, right? So I'm just gonna leave it, and we'll see. I don't want to touch it right now because I feel like I might make it worse. So we're gonna give it some extra time, like extra time because we've been attending to it. I think when do I get him sand? Early next month, maybe. When I next get paid, I'm gonna probably get some new sand because that might be it. So So what I'm doing now, the point of this is because like obviously I've said a lot of times, I think mostly on stream, that it's been really stressing me out because it has. Like it's been very bad. So I've got to train myself over like a few. It's going to take a few days to let go of that fear because I need to. There's nothing like bad. His eye isn't bad. He can still see, right? And once I do that, I'll be good, right? But let me put some glow lichen in the tree, just for the giggles. So if I had to get stressed, oh yeah, I know. I'm not saying like it's bad. I'm just saying that when I get stressed because my main like mental health problem is, I mean, my depression gets bad, but I'm always thinking about flinging myself off a roof. So, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I think my anxiety is the worst part of me. No, I don't like that, actually. Better. I have an exam tomorrow. Sal came into the stream yesterday and was saying he's got A levels, which is like exams. Why has everyone got exam? What? Dude, it's January. Why do people have exams right now? Oh yeah, Hightail Leaks has them as well. Again, I'll reiterate, I do not miss the dread of education. And study shit. I don't think I could do exams. I don't have the temperament, the attention span. Absolutely, I do not have the attention span to study. I didn't really study for my GCSEs, to be honest with you. If I got ace at chat, you could. I remember we had in like year 10, I was like 15. We had like mock exams, and for resistant materials, which is like woodwork and stuff like that, right? I don't know why I took this subject, but I did. There's two classes. We were like, obviously, I was in one of them, and there was a question that neither class had any idea what it was, because none of us had taught it. So all but one of us got that question right, because our teachers didn't teach it to us. So the next lesson, our teacher's like, "What the fuck? Like, are you guys good?" I was like, "Bro, you didn't fucking teach us shit." I was like, "Oh yeah, well this is what it is." I was like, "Well, it's not fucking helpful." I don't even think the exam, like the actual like proper GCSE exam, had that kind of type of question. It was like, "What kind of sign is this? Like, what does this mean in woodwork or something?" Bro, I don't fucking know. What? Please tell me the teacher took accountability. I don't think so. I don't think he gave a fuck. He was a chill teacher, but he's kind of shit at his job. Okay, I like this extra ring of slabs because I think in creative I had tinted glass above this, little leaves. I think you just do one layer of tinted glass. I don't like having it like bulge out. To be fair, I can't talk because in resistant materials, you have to remember, right? You're using machines to cut through wood and stuff, and like saws. I was terrified. I was actually really scared. So I'd get the supply teacher or the assistant teacher to do it for me. And I never picked up my fucking bird box tickets. Why is the Michael King emoji gone? So I can re-add it, Sophie, if you want me to. I knew someone would miss it, so... But unfortunately it would probably be like a sub-emote, so... I originally did want Michael King to be a sub-emote. To shape the wood by hand. Or was it like, you know, like it's like with textiles where you'd put like the cotton and you'd like slowly push it into the machine. It's the same thing with resistant materials or woodwork. You'd put it in the machine and it'd cut. Dude, it was terrifying. Why do people want things to be sub-emotes? I mean, sub-emotes encourage subscribers, right? You can make higher quality sub-emotes that will incentivize subscribers. I don't at the moment because I don't have the like viewer base for a lot of subscribers. That's fine. I love the wave. Yeah, Corn made it. I think it's in the Discord server as well now. I always wanted textiles. I'm the complete opposite. R2 textile, no. It was our textiles teacher hated boys. Never to this day, it's been fucking, what was I? 11, 10. I can't count. 15 years. She and she didn't last a year, by the way. Oh no, she didn't last like long. She like went out in a year, and she was our form tutor as well. Fucking old hag, bro. She fucking hated boys, and so by extension, she hated me. If you could hate boys and no, I don't think it's right for a teacher to hate either gender. I don't think that's right at all. Actually, you can hate the individual kid, sure, but a whole fucking gender of people, I don't think that's really that normal. I was EP in school. I often fell asleep. I often ate in class. I didn't really eat much in school as a whole, really. But I sometimes ate in class, like just sandwiches and stuff. I remember, because when I didn't eat, they were like, Michael, why are you not? Because you have to remember, like, I had that situation with my family member, and they were like extra fucking like terrified I was going to do something. So like, Michael, why are you not eating? And it's like, I don't really feel like doing anything right now, including eating. I don't know what to feel. And they're like, okay, well, we'll give you free school meals. I don't want to eat though. It's like, no, yeah, but like, we'll give you free school meals and you'll enjoy it. It's like, okay. And I remember my ex was like really hungry one day. I was like, okay, I'll just get you like some fucking panani. I think that's what it's called. And they were not happy that I spent that kind of like allowance on someone else's lunch. Fuck it, bro. Panini, yeah. I remember they physically, like the first, like the day they were like, yeah, you got free school meals now. They walked me down to the like cafeteria, which is embarrassing, right? As like a year 10, year 11. Well, no, was I? Yeah, because this didn't happen straight away after the situation with my family member. Because when the situation happened, I ditched lessons. But then after like a period like of time in year 9, they didn't really care about me, and they suddenly started caring about me like in year 10, year 11. So they physically walked me down to the cafeteria, made me get like, I don't know, fucking spaghetti bolognese or something, and put me in the room I often like chilled in with everyone, and just watched me eat. And I couldn't really leave until I ate. It was weird, bro. I skipped school a lot. I skipped college more. Dude, I skipped so much college stuff. Occasionally I skipped uni, but I got lucky with uni because it was COVID, so no one gave a shit. And it's uni as well. The thing with uni is like, if you're skipping classes, it's on you because you're the one paying for it. So it's like, the teachers they don't give a shit, you know. The lecturers, they're different to teachers. But I ditched school a lot. I'd just walk out of the school some days. I have a distinct memory about that I don't think I'll ever forget. Okay. There was this one kid who got suspended a ton, and looking back, I feel so bad for him. He seemed kind of hard, but everyone didn't like him. Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of us that, not a lot, there was like, because I had, like I said, I was in like a room with everyone, basically social outcasts, or like just socially inept people, right? And surprise, I was in that room with them, and there was like four of us that just wouldn't eat. And I'm sure we are not. Did I? I already have. Dude. Oh my god, bruh. But I'm sure like I lost a lot of weight back then, and I'm sure I'm still recovering from it to this day. Dude, it was bad. Like you could like see like the lower part of my ribs. Yeah, it's really bad. I remember like, dude, my school didn't give a shit about you because I remember, um, I like I've spoken about this before, but I used to get a ton of nosebleeds. Like it was really frequent nosebleeds. Now it's like I'll have nosebleeds if I'm really stressed. I haven't had a nosebleed in a while, but I normally attribute my nosebleeds to stress. I did have a few nosebleeds when I was ill, but the other week or so. Um, but I remember the school saying, like, we'll look after you, but at a certain age, you've got to deal with your nosebleeds yourself. I'm like, what? What do you mean? Who says that to like a fucking 12-year-old at the time? I don't know. My school was so inept in that kind of like area of like counselling and stuff. I hate nosebleeds. I actually knew a kid who randomly got nosebleeds. A table ended up being stained with his blood for the entire rest of the time I was there. Yeah, nosebleeds aren't fun. They suck. Yeah, I don't really care about seeing blood or like needles and stuff. I don't care about needles. I know like a lot of people can't stand needles. I remember, I think I told a bit of this story before, but not the whole story. I was like 10, I was in year 10, year 11, so like 15, 16. And I was ill one day. And that day I was ill was like them saying to the school, you guys have got like some injections coming up, and we need your parents to consent for you. And I remember coming to the next day and being like, yo, I was ill. Like, I didn't get the chance to get a letter. And they were like, oh, okay, tough. They didn't say tough, but might as well have had, right? Anyway, long story short, I didn't get the injection, but I remember watching my ex's ex, so her ex-boyfriend before me, shit himself. Not literally, but dude, he was so... And it was so fucking vindicating to see him so scared. Yes, I'm a sadist, who cares? But he was fucking terrified. I think he like passed out. And it's just the funniest thing. Not an arsehole, by the way, absolutely not. But he was fucking terrified. There were so many people, and I was sat there, like not sat there, but I was outside watching people get injections because I didn't have anything else to do. Right, it was break time. I was just fucking like just laughing to myself. That was the justice he needed to get. How do you feel about having a little... No, I think you just do this. I really like tinted glass. This is the most like similar like research facility I've built. It's taken inspiration from a few builds. I don't know how I feel about that, but oh yeah, like the reflection on the blocks is really well done. I really have gotten like I've grown accustomed to VV. I hate vexing people though. They tell you it won't hurt, it's just a pinch. But whatever's wrong with me means it's not a pinch, it feels like I'm being stabbed with a knife slowly. Yeah, I mean, like, I never used to have this, like, I don't really care about needles and stuff. And it never used to be like that. I remember as, like, a baby, well, I don't remember, but my mum has told me that I would, when I got my initial vaccines as a baby, I would wiggle around, like, move around a lot. And I got stabbed quite a lot, because they couldn't sit me still, or lay me still. So I got, like, pretty much stabbed everywhere. I don't know if there's a creeper, but we're just gonna... I heard a hiss, but it might have been a spider. VV is really good, but please, Mojang, I want Mojang to add torch light. I know they won't, because Jeb said as much, right? Gave a stupid fucking reason, in my opinion, but... But, I remember, I think I was fine with the COVID vaccine. I had 3 of them. I threw away the paper, but it's on the NHS app, I'm pretty sure. They didn't even, like, the paper had 2 slots. It didn't have the, like, if you had 3 vaccines or 4. It was so stupid. But yeah, I don't have vaccines typically. I have I don't have the flu jab like other people in my family do. The yearly flu jab. I don't have that. I think I've got like a strong enough immune system. I know I was ill recently and it was very bad, but that's like so exceptional. Because I had a Shroomlight spawn. Okay. Very awkwardly. I thought I was pretty much caught up fully. You might be too young for the flu jab, maybe. I got 4 COVID vaccines. Really? Well, we didn't have to pay for our vaccines. You would just basically have an appointment. Like, you're going to this place. Like, it was like some like building, depending on where you lived. You're going to go to this place at this time and stay there for like a few minutes afterwards, so you don't pass out or anything. And that was it. You just walked in, had it, and then left. I think the flu vaccines are free as well. Oh yeah, when Reform get into power in the next UK election, they want to destroy the NHS. Which is like the one good thing about the UK is the NHS. And that's like a widely accepted fact as well. Dude, I love Micro Scientist. It's probably my favourite emote. I can't believe there's people that think vaccines are evil or some shit. Yeah, like the people that were like, you're gonna die in like 2 years. It's been like 4 years since I took the vaccine. Who was it? Was it Dana White who spoke about vaccines recently and was like, I took the vaccines, but they were a bit weird because suddenly everyone started having heart attacks. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what he said. And I was like, I remember reading that the other day and I was like, what? So are you just going to attribute every single like health caused death to just, yep, vaccine? Now I know people do that for like the meme, because there's like, someone died and there's like, vaxxed, question mark? No, they're trolling, but... Can you like... Isn't it crazy how we originally thought this drop coming would be a biome? Like a never biome? There's a vaccine where... There was a vaccine, I think it's polio or something, where the good low death rate vaccine was misproduced. And everyone feared it so much that the entire US swapped over to the bad one. Yeah, I'm glad it's not a never biome as well. But even then, at least it would have been actual content. Because I'm telling you, as it stands, all my stream is going to be, if I don't know, because you guys know I do like a dedicated stream to the drop, all I would do is look at a baby pig and just end stream. Like that's it. That's all I'm doing. As it stands, and I think that's going to be the case, because I'm telling you, next week, it'll be like baby camels. Is no one annoyed that they're drip feeding the baby redesigns? Why is like I've seen no one talk about this? Because I'm sorry, you could have quite easily had one snapshot where it's all of them at once. But now it's 2, probably 3 snapshots where it's going to be baby animals. Or mayhaps the babies are a side mission. No, I'm just not going to stream when the drop comes out. There's just no point. In the stream afterwards, I'll be like, yeah, drop came out, cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with the round table that we do of Realm News, because I'm assuming we will do a round table. I don't know what I'm going to do. Or like, what am I going to bring to it? You know. But who knows? And that is part of the issue, right? Who knows? No one knows. There used to be a time when, hang on. There used to be a time when Mojang would make an update and work alongside it with a texture update, and the two wouldn't bump into each other. Now it's dedicated drops, like Chaser Skies and this. Like it's not really believable anymore that Mojang tell us we're working on multiple things at the same time. Really? But I mean, Jappa is incredibly talented. I don't have any bad things to say about the first week of baby animals. I think the horses and mules and stuff look horrendous. Like, genuinely horrendous. But it makes no sense to me, because half of these changes this week are for mobs you cannot get in survival. What's the point? And I get it, pixel consistency, but why make a big deal out of it? Because you know it's going to be like a feature that they acknowledge in the month's time when the drop is done. They'll be like, this, and this. Oh, and baby skeleton horses. Like, okay. Some of the nostalgia blind freaks despise Jappa. Yeah, but no one cares about them. No one cares about the loot, like nostalgia fucking bros. Who gives a fuck about what they have to say about literally anything? They think, like, Notch's era of Minecraft was better. They need to be discarded from the discussion, like any discussion about Minecraft's future. I'm not flying around intentionally, by the way. I'm trying to find my way back. I think I've got it. I don't have it at all, but we're gonna go this way anyway. Oh no, I do. Okay. I should be a texture artist. You should be, Sophie. But I need to go on Slice Limes, JWell. I need to go on their accounts and see what the reaction is. Because when I first looked at it, people were not happy. And I think it's justified, because this preview this week was horrendous. I do not care. You can defend the snapshot today, right? I'll allow it. You cannot defend the preview today. You might be really depressed about this drop. I already am really depressed. I shall name this drop the Babies and Abortions drop. Amazing. Team of Michael Trout? Yeah. It's crazy because I could do so much with the whole idea of keeping a baby. Like, I could write like a headcanon for that, for this world, for Lightborn. Is it ethical? Does it hurt? Like, are the people of Lightborn intruding on evolution? Or like the growth of an animal? The only thing they've done this drop, Sophie, I think it's on Bedrock as well, or it could be on both versions, is fix the shipwreck disaster. You know when the shipwreck's like cut in half? I think they fixed that, right? That is the only thing, unironically, that they've done. That it's like, okay. So that's a Java fix? Of course it is. Brilliant. Tree selective facility? Yeah, I was using it for leaves. It's nothing to do with the facility. I'll tear it down at some point. But I needed it for leaves. Should we do fences off the tree? The church tried something like that. Although it was to keep the singing voice of young boys high pitched. Yeah, they tried a lot of things with young boys. Still do. They also fixed whether they're just having. I don't even know what that means. Like, why? What? They have insomnia? What? What about a polar bear habitat thing? In the 1600s, if I recall correctly, the church used to castrate young boys with good singing voices and stuff. The castrated was even an actual orchestral singer type. So Corn, you said polar bear. Ignore the horses. Don't know why they're in the ocean. You said a polar bear habitat. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I thought you were meant to make one. That goes my argument. Fuck's sake. Yeah, let me check out these horses real quick. Where are they? They're here, right? Thank you for the history lesson, Sophie. Well, you guys, these are actually like some of the best horses as well. This type of horse is really good, in my experience. I think they're tamed as well, so that's why they're not despawning. Oh, we're running out of iron. Or noses. I placed 2. Oh, there's one there. Why is it so hard to see? Maybe I'm blind. I find VV water scary. I used to not like it that much. I think I've gotten used to it. I like the shroom light because it helps with the resin. I want new pets added to Minecraft like cats and dogs. I want the moon bloom. That's what I didn't mean to go to that, but it's fine. I want the moon bloom. we keep doing that. Let me just... Or maybe we don't add any more. Like one here, maybe? Piss. Oh yeah, you can't climb those. I just remembered. Have you had a long enough period about we want to do the moon bloom? It would probably be something to do with bees, like a wider bee habitat. I think I would destroy the old bee habitat, or the one that I've got right now, and put it next to the island. There's like an island behind the wildlife center that's not a part of like wider Lightbourne. It's a small island. I might make that entirely bees. But that's the thing, if the moon bloom was coming to the game, or any mob, I could think of an idea straight away. But I do think the moon bloom should go hand in hand with bees, so they'd be put together. Or like, not like in the same, not like one of those pens I've got in the wildlife centre where they're both in one. I mean, there's be like, an entire area dedicated to both individually. It's crazy because like I used to say that the moon bloom made perfect sense in the spring to life, and there's no drop now that makes sense to be added. This is the drop. Now I'm gonna say this again. If this is not added, if the moon bloom isn't added, this drop, it never will be. Can you name like other than okay, maybe get it? Maybe it's funny. Maybe a wider bee update. I don't think moon blooms need to have a use, personally. Pigs, Spring's life is pigs and twigs. Yeah, it is. But I mean, I voted for the moon bloom. Fun fact, if you didn't know. So I would very much like to see it added. Yeah, maybe you can like get honey buckets. Yeah, I could see moon bloom in spring life. It made a lot of sense to me back then. I voted for whatever one, other than the penguin. It's my own loss. I voted for the phantom, the sniffer, the armadillo. What other mobs are there? Foxes. Moon bloom. Did I vote for the tough golem? What was the tough golem? Was the tough golem the sniffer? I voted for one of the golems originally. But I also voted for the sniffer, so I think it might have been a copper golem I voted for. The losers drop that adds all the vote losers. The thing is, that would be the best drop in the entire game. It would do wonders for Minecraft if they sat down. Tough Golem, Rust, Golem, Sniffer. Oh yeah, so I voted for the Copper Golem then. Originally. It was one of the two golems I know I voted for. They was gonna do a Chinese exclusive. Yeah, I didn't vote in that one either, Sophie, fun fact, but I would have voted for pandas. Because I don't think they specified it back then, but pandas would have meant bamboo regardless. And having bamboo, I think, has been integral to the very, very early game meta. We're talking very early game because of how good bamboo wood is to get. Yeah, I said we're going to destroy the tree earlier. It makes a sound. That's weird. I want them to be relatively far from the shroom, on the tree. I mean, I don't like bamboo. Bamboo wood is probably my least favorite wood, but I can't deny its impact. No mobs. Okay, how do we do this? I think you do fences. Personally. The only good thing bamboo wood has going for it is that it's easy to obtain. I think I might make a circle of slabs and then put the fences on those slabs so it's less harmful to look at. I still need to do something for this area, by the way. And go to these this time. I like bamboo mosaic. Yeah, I don't use. Have I crafted bamboo mosaic? Dude, yesterday I just crafted resin blocks, the variants. 7,000 days in. There can't be many recipes I haven't discovered yet. I do like that idea, Corn. I might, give me some moss. Do I have moss? Yeah, I've got plenty. Okay, good. What we do is destroy all these inner wood parts. You can pick block. Yeah. I had a thought that you couldn't for some reason. Okay. Because I'm really hoping I can get a good night's sleep tonight. I know it's completely random, but bro, I have not had a good sleep in so long. Well, it's a good thing we don't need any more moss, never mind. Can you... wait, we need carpet though. You can craft it, can't you? Oh, you just remind me about tablets, I should probably start taking them again. Shit. I'll start tomorrow. Okay, so... okay, it's just that. Okay. Ah, I see. The fuck? Missed 2 pale oak blocks? Oh, here. Do 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 do. You can hear the mic and game auto desync, really. Unlucky. Yeah, did I tell you Xbox is shit? Because, it is. Oh, but Michael, why don't you play on Java Edition? Why don't you eat a sandwich? And take care of yourself. How about that? Your Xbox loves you now? Your streams have improved? I guess so. Okay, so... a few things I need to do next. Write the books and the science. Figure out what to do for this area, because I still don't know. I think it's resin related or creaking heart related. Or both, because, yeah. Let me fly away, and we'll talk about the other thing I need to do. Okay. The other part I need to do, which has been on my mind recently, is the window part. This part. Something needs to go here, I'm not sure what. Why you can't write a flesh on the stone cutter? No reason. But yeah, so we've still got some stuff to do. Like, I'm not going to do the books on stream either, because that would just be fucking abysmal content. Actually, wait. That's what I need to do right now. Circle time. How should we do this? Stairs in the fancy pattern. I tried that, but I'm not sure if it works. Let me get my... Let me get more tinted glass. Tinted glass, sorry. Tainted glass. Yeah, stairs are crazy to deal with. Okay, so that's free. It's so hard to see. Okay. I've got a better way of doing this. The word taint is so funny to me and off-putting. Taint is very weird, yeah. Okay. If you do 5, what does that look like? Five could work. Yeah. 5 could probably work well. Here's 1, and then... Okay. Have you considered using bone blocks in the build? I thought about it. Yeah. Maybe someday. It doesn't make any sense to have it in here, really. Not when I've already got the structure kind of planned out. But yeah, I don't really build with bone blocks, do I? If I can fit like a block in a build, I'll do it. But I can't force it, right? I don't know why this, like, does it make sense that they're used, like, they're crafted with bone meal? I don't know. Bone meal seems a bit weird. I know I'm the only one that thinks this. Oh, there's a bot. How do you feel about this? Yeah, that looks nice. It's got some depth in it. Okay, we need iron. So, because I think we're going to use chains again. No correlation to Pale Gardens, but neither does Shroom Light. So, but Shroom Light's the only kind of light that works there, I think. If only stained glass was a more opaque colour. Yeah. I think maybe adding orange would have done it, like, overdone it, I think. I like the tinted glass and what it does. Because no matter what, this is still dark, I think. Okay. Piss. We can make... Yes, okay, good. Okay, let me put a stack in there. Let me make... I heard something. What was that? Oh, the pale oak! Oh, no, it's you, bellend. What the fuck? What? Yeah, chains. Why is he just standing? Dude, drowns are so weird in Bedrock Edition. Maybe Java Edition as well. Because during the day they won't attack you if they're above ground. What? I don't know. Drowned are so fucking annoying. Not even just to like deal with. They're just like a nuisance. That's too low, I think. What was it? Oh, I need to add planks there too. It was 2. Okay. Wait. Wait, what? Am I stupid? Oh, yes, I am stupid. Okay. Whoa, it's getting even darker. Okay. More Slabaruskis? I'm so dumb. What? Okay. I don't like how like awkward it is to place chains. I don't know how you'd make it easier, but it's kind of weird. Can you shoot for 20 more seconds? I can. But I will be going off line imminently. I kind of want to destroy this now. But, no, I don't know. Yeah, do I destroy this and remove and like place it with slabs? Or do I keep the glass? Because I like the ring around. That's nice. But the inner glass. Hmm. Let me just yoink you for a second. Okay, you completely block out the block. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so all we've got to do now is figure out what to do for the glass, like these blocks. And which probably it's not going to take too long. Maybe change the flooring, but I kind of like the flooring. And do something with this. And then we're done. This build is done. The one slab you needed was to finish off that circle was on the glass, was on the shroom light. It's crazy. Do I need to... Trapdoor, maybe? Yeah, it's definitely going to have, I think... definitely going to have some, like, pale oak stuff with the... What's it called? The heart. I think that'll be it, for sure. And honestly, this seems like enough light. I think. Yeah, Acacia doesn't fit here, I think. Acacia's too bright. I hope it is. It kind of feels moody. Yeah, I don't want it to be too bright. I want it to be dark. I quite like this, honestly. It's kind of crazy how far we've come in this build. And this happens every time we make a facility, a research facility. But you were seeing these. Dude, I've been struggling for the past week. Trying to get a. Oh, yeah, this has logs. Just wanted to bring that up, I guess. Yeah, I want to have this as like resin and the creaking heart. Yeah, I quite like this. It's nice. I prefer this now, I think. Why is only one of them? Oh, okay. Never mind. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream here. I don't know what I'll stream next, but we'll see. We'll see where the wind takes us. We'll see what happens next stream as well, because I'm not sure. This build could be done by next stream. No, I need to take a long break from building houses. I can't do them right now. We'll see. Maybe the prison, but I doubt it. Something here. I think next stream could be a planning stream. Maybe lighting up that area? Yeah, maybe. We'll do that with moss carpets though. I do need to also go to all the moss, or the pale moss here, because I don't like how there's pale moss here now. So I just bonked my mic. I might get rid of this moss as well. The leaves. Do that for extra stream length? No, I'm kind of tired. Yeah. I want to get a pale research facility built first though. Statistically speaking, not statistically, but logistically speaking, the appropriate task to do after the research facility is the prison. But I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I have the resources, I've got plenty of stone. I have the cells planned. I need to build the actual structure. I need to design the cafeteria, the basketball court, the library, the execution by lethal potion. Would planning involve thinking of the new... Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to... my rule is I need to complete all the tasks on the board before I add new ones, but I can write them down on my phone. Are you going to make an execution chamber? Yeah. That's the plan. But I already have the cells planned. I know what the cells are going to look like, which is good. What the hell? Wait, what do you sell actually? No mangrove. Okay. But yeah, that's going to be it for the stream today. Yeah, otherwise you might end up with... Yeah. Stone bricks. Yeah, stone bricks, iron bars. I've built a prison before, because I used to play cops and robbers, but I need to think of like a more modern design. Let me just show off what the cells look like, just as a reminder. But I need to build the warden's office as well. I have like a vision in my head. The what office? The warden. Oh right, I don't. You're making a joke. I could launch coffee soon, and like get any builds, like any room designs done. Yeah, this is the cells. So this is what it's like without anything, and this is like how it looks with stuff. Yeah, my heart is Kofi. Everyone's entitled to books, a desk, the toilet, so the wash, and that's it. So, actually, let me just. It's kind of crazy. You can see like the thought process because I don't when it clicks for me in this world, I don't make any more adjustments. Yeah, it's probably going to be like a layer of blocks beneath this, like impenetrable blocks, like deep slate or something, to signify like you can't get out. But I might have like an emergency pathway from the warden's office that he unlocks, and you can exit if you need to. But I've got a lot of plans for the prison. I just need to get in the headspace to build it and design it. I think I'm almost there in terms of the headspace. But yeah, like this is kind of I don't go into this world much on stream. But yeah, a lot of the builds that you see in my world are on here. Very, very rough designs. This is the water tube. These are the bridges. When I've done a bridge redesign. It's insane fountain design. Yeah, I don't know. It looks kind of basic to me. Wasn't happy with it. The music shop academy, shooting gallery, the armory. What else? The little wagons. I did build these in creative. Fun fact. This was originally Lightborn Tower. This, and that. Well, but that's the final version of Lightborn Tower, obviously, because that's in Lightborn. But these were all variants of that as well. I used that to figure out the dimensions. But yeah, the center of Lightborn was going to have just a little pond and not the little park you guys know of. This was going to be what coffee is, or coffee is. Like, if you were a subscriber on Coffee, you'd have. This would be a build for you, but I scrapped it. I scrapped it a long time ago. Fun fact, like a long time ago. But I thought it looked nice, so. The creative was probably from April, right? Last April, maybe. Yeah, I like saying Kofi, but a lot of people say buy me a coffee, so that's why it makes sense. And obviously this, I didn't build it all the way through because I had a design in mind. It's really weird. I built this, but I didn't build the animal enclosures. I find that strange. This was a tree, I think, for the sniffer enclosure. This was the water tube design. I wanted to play around with how thick I wanted it to be. I think this is more accurate to what it actually is. I think I built that on stream or on the Discord server. I do remember. What is this? Oh, these are fucking keyboard designs. But yeah, I'm gonna probably dedicate an area to more of the prison stuff. Slay Canteen and all that jazz. So where's the prison? Oh, so probably like here, right? This is like the coral stuff on the harbour. Played around with that. Obviously, you guys have seen the sniffer enclosure, the lamppost design, the original lamppost design. Can you imagine this being the Lightborn lamppost design? Yeah, I haven't heard the word canteen in a while either. Was this going to be Lightborn Tower as well? Maybe. But yeah, this as well. Other lamppost designs. But yeah, that's going to be it, I think. Did the birch thing on stream? Really? See, I think there's like I know like they're incomplete, right? A lot of these things are incomplete completely, but I think there's a charm to that. So this was the shop design that I need to fix. But yeah. Is this goodbye? It is goodbye, yeah. I'm gonna delete this. Okay. Do they still not work? No, I haven't worked on the shops yet. I will at some point. Okay. But yeah, that's gonna be it from the stream today. I don't know when I'll stream next, but next stream could be to do with the prison or planning future builds. The expansion of Lightborn. Outer Lightborn, I guess you could say. Because we're getting deep into the forest now. Like, not that deep, but we're starting to get into the forest a little bit more. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, especially Unicorn, because you've been here the entire time. But yeah, take care of yourselves, drink some water, play some Minecraft, ignore Twitter. I'm saying that to myself, not to you guys. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys when I see you, which will be soon. Or, yeah, I guess see you from me, yeah. Yeah, take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.